We must change the structure of our economy. We must reduce the importation of items that we have a comparative advantage to produce. I have dialogued with the NDPC that is working on this plan and urge them to come out with a plan that fundamentally addresses this weakness in the structure of our economy. I have specifically asked them to handle the process of drawing up this plan in a way as to create a buy-in from all Ghanaians, irrespective of political affiliation or societal status. I wish to assure this august House and the good citizens of Ghana that as with the taste of any bitter medicine, this turbulence we are going through is temporary. And I assure you that we shall begin to see the benefits of the sacrifices we are making very soon.
Yes.
The fundamental problem of our economy is that we do not make what we consume. Financing has been finalized for the construction of a new sugar processing plant in Komenda. This would reduce our importation of sugar. We are also in discussion with another private investor about the establishment of another sugar processing plant in the northern region near Savlugu. I have tasked the Cocoa Board to enter into a strategic partnership to produce jute sacks in Ghana. This will begin by the importation of the jute fiber and the sewing of the sacks locally, but it will be eventually backward integrated into the production of kenaf and the weaving of the jute fibers locally. Mr. Speaker, when this is achieved, Cocoa Board will be required to halt the importation of jute sacks for cocoa and buy all its sacks from this factory. Steady progress continues to be made in the petroleum sector. Average daily production from the Jubilee oil field is currently 102,000 barrels a day, with a year-to-date average daily production of 102,112 barrels. The 10 field, which is the next field of development, has been approved. The plan of development has been approved, paving the way for the exploitation of reserves of about 245 million barrels of oil and 367 billion cubic feet of gas. The Sankofa Jinyame appraisal activities have been completed. Both oil and gas discoveries have been declared commercial, with proven reserves of about 160 million barrels of oil and in excess of 1.1 billion cubic feet of gas. 4 petroleum agreements in the South Deepwater Tunnel and East Cape 3 points are at various stages of approval, and I know some of them are coming before you to this House. Mr. Speaker, the 3 components of the gas processing project, which consists of the offshore pipeline, onshore pipeline, and the processing plant, have reached various levels of completion. The offshore pipeline is 95% complete and awaiting pre-commissioning. We expect the plant to be operational in the second half of the year.
Foreign exchange markets and the city no baby Acquah or more town near money at the car or more buying them and central bank jabba. So wow, Sika in dollars crana and primo use canon at there. Amount for any bread is a Cotomojana. So now Osenka among penny Otimi can be beach chair or may any amount on the form for some doom scabagana has said. If you are saying, say, I may one can't share.
Yeah, that was it. Some Mugusu Jibria, Moshe, Adom TV, way Badwam. Pesemo Brenner, Aso, my main cast over to me text message library on 1760 1760. Now it's 20 Jibre. Now I can Eddie Amau, come. University Quacko Median, do Takrade, Mecca SMP, Eddie Acho, and installer training in Suji Median, Ebaso. On the 18th of March, if free the 18th of March, copy the 10th of April. Yeah, this is Jumedian Bebro. My bro swatchro, and when she share any Acquah said that home now also to me 2 and more, I say, not Bibia etimi aboa. My main Kyle also be say or text message in my number on 1760 1760. Ebraso. Say in Koma, ye be dino Sumunya Acquah now to me a chair of Jamesaka or about Coinas, a one say. About Coinas, Bibi Abocode Ministry, no more Cosso Kama. And no present in my attention, Ministry, no.
Yeah, kakra. I mean about the the petroleum na you produce a number of importation of fish no. Yeah, Bernard kakra. Yeah, nti edwuma bebre no abadan edo.
All right, okay. Oh be right. Constituency saying.
Nyame Adom boko.
I want to say bia na person ohia constituency ni more than the ministerial appointment. Say
MP first.
As there be minister first because also bigger, na echi no be sure constituency but minimum you open the constituency before the ministerial
master constituency
omitro di kromitro MP and sana the minister
definitely
I
decided
all over
it really got a constituency now because me kape no why my constituency and sana my baba hwe but me some vision eja wo som Ghana na dey ka hwe Ghana we na eja wo be kakra what project kakra
that be say if you are seeing edu koso
I do free what about
if a problems no asina in the koso
I see because there's boko
Nyame Adom
so what shall say implement to free SH
into chakra matters the president ba me krom home
oza
into committee afi no be set up na hu hia and don consult me match there say me free SHS no e koso
but no kre
say
we free SHS no here.
Oh yes, a good course is here.
Teacher for how to muka. Kwadani to school fees.
I want to school fees.
I didn't hear.
Me come on find get funny kakra na me de so masne. So china president ba obodu me krom home a. My money free consultation.
So for how long no implement this
almost second year this year. First batch for my second year.
First batch no.
Almost second year. Omuntu ya he. Ni asafa first year for so abasisi here.
Oh, I see. Oh, let's say bit my you.
No master, adin there. Encho oriyo. One two exams na share say quality no wade mo ho na there. I mean, adin is the end that justifies the means. Say maybe nyina mutu start school ma ko penkrofo bi SHS we school another be on them baby the one catch radze wo. Obe charge at the end of the day no is the quality that comes out to know here. Or a good initiative, as I say, they're like a sitting member of parliament. Nankasa was start there or implement be like it, I mean it's laudable, but at the end of the day, no, at least we are but me, I always want quality over quantity.
There's a
master, I get them to make our place. What I'm trying to say in there, at the end of the day, I could do the same thing. But you are paying teachers.
But quality
and if you are talking about your get fund and your common fund and things, baby fufu net was because the same money you receive, the same money I receive.
There's over compromise on quality, crap.
Yes, because at the end of the day, teachers, and teachers, you don't pay them per term to the oil school. You pay them every month. You pay their social security, you pay their taxes, and all those things. At the end of the day, no. It's doable. I mean, if you have the resources.
No, but as an individual, all based in the strength, financial might, on, they get funding inside.
And I'm saying those money how much? It's kind of because get fund, you receive it once a year. Is the common fund that comes quarterly? As I say, but common get fund you receive once a year. Once a year, one more 30,000, 50,000, and 50,000. If you have about how many teachers do you have?
50,000 now to me yes,
in America there 50,000 because on in America there maybe Nakasa or Bibi Kakra or the support because if you say you are going to depend on your get fund, which is almost about 30,000 or 40,000 a year, then you talk about your common fund. Fine, common fund you can because common fund number quarterly, you can use it. Then what again?
But
the big fund.
That all I want to say, President Mahama. Maybe President Mahama can during campaign time. Say, "You prepare your home. One you need be home. Now it's an self say, "Odi 2 minutes, no. Now I prepare house free because they all kind of don't need the same sika. Now so around here, my second year was a quality in your that they
or maybe 50 students, maybe 15 students, and maybe 15 students.
Well, that's the point.
Another students where
is in Benvosa and Yansan Gona drinking. So with the meeting. You beat my mamma meaning now 5 CDs. If you are doing the work on my petition. Now, maybe the media NATO issue, Adom. At the end of the day, I know be agreeable. But the end result, no, and the who say, what petition now, or no, who fast one a better. Now, Miss Yamino, show different results. You see, leadership is about thinking. So between me, I drain outside the box. That is what leadership is all about. You are not showing leadership. Do be a now to me, I think outside the box. No make something different. Be bisonko. How now we show leadership. Do dear dinner. Yeah, got to say tickets here. We are deep thinking and analysis. As an accountant myself, picture before I was spending about 90-95% of my common fund. I'm the man Korano scholarships near the day. To me, I see here the analysis, thinking everything echo one, and then who say, send me to me, see school now. You bet to me with the same resource, not fan more or more bushnya free. For example, if first Ibiam has a crab, maybe I'm a man on scholarship 500 Ghana cedis, no quite a school fees. That same 500 Ghana cedis, no, a bit me to your teacher, Baku car. Watch them could be 30, 40, 50, or 100 cra, let's say maths, and I say English. So who the mention? This was one person I benefit from that 500. Yes. This time the teacher collecting the same 500.
Times 3.
Because you couldn't so
10 school fees are 10.
Yes.
But teachers' payment they enjoy monthly.
Monthly. I'm just analysis I know, sir, for example, as we speak now, I have about 12, 13 teachers. Every month, Ubiya times 12 no, per year, Ubenya total of this amount. Operational expenses, marker, we heard the woman use to chalk. Modern school, markers, no use to a classroom. And they be a marker say, no, be here, this, and that now, cost you all this. Cost you now. And I'm say every year, no, a cost to this much. A cost to this much, every year, no, influence I'm expecting say from Get Fund, from Common Fund, from all other funds and so ASA. So my yes analysis in who say it's unfortunate say na by no and release most of these funds no on time. Get Fund last year, the whole of last year went to no. Now say you be from me bottom any other people what to say a corona was I am for him any Methodist of be okrum home mutumi eboa aban de ne mai no mutumi boa temporary na ye tua teacher for no eka so say ya dia saban e release ye Get Fund ne common fund ya dinna on time say dem rano chire na and we wouldn't even need to contact others for any assistance. So but because we tua common fund on time you know 10 be arrears bem sana na was either say from my personal pocket or from other sources no you find means ye di tua teacher for nika go and check the teachers in the background obi en homa oye they are all graduates.
Teacher for no.
They are all graduates. Until I'm say agreeing ko na nyansa nko no. Me no ka say even national look because say national service personnel class and you muka at the national level. Is it not 2.5?
Yeah,
I think I'm say increasing they got 300.
320.
Okay, 320.
Okay.
320. It even if there's a national service person there, now we decide to pay him
so 500
or her. So for the whole year saying it's less than 5,000. For the whole year. That is 12 months times. You know, I'm thinking, which means feasible. Look, this is the president has 71 million, and now be here, and they are implement the whole country 71 million. What you mean? Kwa say no kuku demand 50-something million. The mabaku for di no kwa. What you mean? 50-something million? No kwa. Our president according to one round 71 million could have implemented free secondary school for the whole country. It is about priorities and knowing what is right now. That is where leadership, thinking, vision, comes in.
All right. What my probably any because we the what about corners raising the that means many dear churches say at the end of the over paper when we are now maybe actually no.
It's thinking because even the construction of the building no crown and take 1 year. We know say one story building contain 12 rooms and another structure containing 5 rooms, 17 rooms. And my Nina thinking a cool say, for example, the first year, no, Abia here 3 rooms, or move on, no, you better take another 3 or 4 rooms. So the channel, 1 room for library, all this, we've made this provision in now, hoping, say, by the time I'm going to do 3rd year, no, at least this 17 rooms near enough. By the time I've been at 3rd year for a film, at least, not yet to me, I build 1 more structure. That is simple, you contain here, but under normal circumstances, no. I starting as a community school, no. you need education service for the authorities in Bekasa. Normally after 1 or 2 years, you are not government to take over the school. Now, when they come in, then they will support maybe with other infrastructure in here. And then, even if government takes over, no fee say the students should pay fees by the calculation and the number of students in there. No, we will still support our poor and needy.
All right. State of the nation, man, and some of I told you when any person constituency, I hold on the air cost one. But all of education is key. Obi airborne homework or in the midst of the challenges. Probably in your constituency, you know, when you have that pressure of family, baby, school, mamma, oboa, now share amount for, and as also what bibia, find the beer, and as a shabia. Most Sony Pebiasi or constituency number 2 and movie.
Oh, yeah, honestly, Minjin did a MPBA or back to school fees that. School fees the chia. Because the reason why I was a bit often Skasam no because the last year or last year and the last 2 years we organize vacation classes. All the SHS students are all me constituency. We did it in 3 centers. At the end of the day, I spent almost 50,000 organizing the classes alone, because I bussed them. As I say, they come, they have free stationery. As I say, after having the free stationery, you know, like the teachers, I pay them. It was just about a couple of months. I was about one long vacation. No? I spent almost getting to 50,000, but maybe the numbers is more than maybe what my brother is saying. You tear school fees, even this year.
Student population is about over 500 students. Hey, go to our website, you will see everything there. Go to our website. Oh yes,
website
EduPNF, EDUPNF. That is.
In the school now, I am a high tech. I don't know kaka.
Oh, I said. Leadership vision.
I mean, look, I'm not going to downplay whatever he's saying. It's a very good initiative. As I say, MPBA maybe will try to the Obutu them and Amon and ADBB. But what's there? We have different strokes for different folks. Obini constituency, maybe the serious problem or health issues, not education. Because everyone is secondary school ahead. Because in the whole central region, apart from the Cape Coast itself, Seba there like constituency by constituency. I think I have more secondary schools than most of the constituencies. Because already, look, I have Infantimai Girls, I have Methodist High School in Saltpond, I have Kwiji Agri Senior Technical School, Ewo Nomabu, I have Samuel 2, Ewo Nyamrasa, I have Makesim Secondary Technical. I have Abiyaji State College. I mean, apart from there, private schools, I have almost about 9 senior high schools. How many health posts do I have? The big one, Salt Pond. Maybe any priority there. Look, why don't I provide more chips compound for communities?
With the assistance of executive normally 10%.
That in your to the fund that all used to all this in the school.
Yeah,
you receive some funds. You have your poverty.
But probably some fast tracking. They say they are better because you pay.
No, master. In America, before I wanted 10%, I was providing chips compound for the communities.
Okay.
As I say, in America, or you'll be on any strategy. His strategy was to make sure the state of Ayamfore have like a befitting school, secondary school, maybe secondary school or
free senior high.
In fact, like you were saying, we only have 1 secondary school, the whole district.
You see,
the whole district.
So
we say you carry out of the former Upper Danger.
Okay.
The secondary schools now, the east,
West,
and West. There only 1 secondary school.
Okay.
And he said, "All kind, hold the education a priority."
You see, obviously holding maybe water, or within this Kenya, water boreholes, and that. I mean, the crowd because the LP. Watching so new maybe I just what's about kind of no chrome. I ain't crowd be secondary school man.
That's correct.
It was my identity. Maybe I'm so feel over I ain't crano, see them to my hand. I mean, Osobia, yeah, Obian and Assam.
All right.
As I say,
okay.
But school fees in the on universal. School fees in the universal or universal because there, my mom was here. Some analysis be mom from 2009. I'm a MP all the way down to like let's say no, 14 impo. The first term in office, like 2012, ending 2012. In that time, most market school fees are made could have maybe provided some amenity for one particular school. What I did in 2012, what I did with my Get Fund is to buy only one big generator for Fatima girls because what my light offer, so I have to get a very huge plant for them. So what I did was you see me scanning in my figure and Kobibia scanning in Acquah, no top plant with my school. It was my identity. I mean, also most of my using it. But what you know, from 2009 to 2012, in the school fees in Kutia Betuano, it's over 50,000.
But it is kind of 500 million.
500 million.
I bet my
I go to Inca scan the whole bulk. Sometimes the training can cry in war.
Yeah.
What about assistance?
500 cities, 200 cities, 300 cities, 400 cities.
And especially, it becomes worse when they are going into first year in the university. Or sometimes, not only because every year they are going into university. You have boys who are brilliant. This year like this, there's this boy who qualified to go to do medicine and that kind of thing. But I've prepared to support the boy to go and to start. As I say, maybe Okeshema, the community, any community to Makasa, they look, new community. Doctor and few home bada.
All right. Okay. Yenina nwada. Tribunal bebre. Ebinimu chese with budget presentation a president bayene. Ebinimu chese ocha wrong mfonyini na kire. Ebinimu chese na ohwe ni dimi na nekwa na jokes na obe crack na. It was really unnecessary because na ocha mfonyini na kire a awo ene Ghana de hye ni abre pesi ehu baabi a Ghana yedu nye hona na yebe sa order ne sa ne manam we nyina na se yebe boru ansem pot your kind ni enrada who president say wa present state of the nation and as a budget 2015 dey no be kan kire and I say I can't drama sabiu and obey kire Ghana for
yo o mahine e da se di kan ye chia for no especially upper Denchira West for. I mean, for Quenya Zunchia, or therefore Buampo sim Denchira Hine, and Denchira Hema, and I use you as well, the global, see, young details. The global, well, you must be there. If you say it's because of your constitutional requirement. So, as a president, but my state of the nation address, nothing or buy. Otherwise, in combat. Because I personally, not me feel like which may surprise me by coming to say something unique for the first time. But unfortunately, when to me surprise me, the business as usual na and obey. So the business as usual and obey. But the issue of say, need doses there. Oh, me feel say, I mean, you can't the typical Ghanaian hospitality now. And equipping together.
But the argument is that the environment was a serious environment. And
we're talking about he was presenting the state of the nation address to Ghanaians. Ghana first. To be a diplomat or wherever BTA, the president or Ekasa. Until we will not do things to suit you. It is a young after all, it do be not tension war a hokakra. Not penny de Sabi. As some kakre be from me, be asking attention if you now we need to concentrate and move on. Me as a person that don't see anything wrong with that.
All right. Our corners.
Yeah. I'm the them enuma yenya yetui or enuma yatua from Rawlings in the time. President Rawlings Okama State of the Nation address. NPP for Bakere NPP for by President Kufuor or come State of the Nation address. It be the NDC for obviously there. I mean that one is been going on and on and on. It's about time we have to just take off our political lenses At I say, Nasa Adin or the Lukwema Yanka. But it will go on, Master. Tomorrow, if NPP comes to power, somebody will sit down and say that, the NPP president gave a very brilliant, or the Ghanaian president gave a brilliant presentation. Bisa opposition NDC, but that's what I catch. Oh, I don't be them. But me, one of the striking things in encouragement of the Ghanaian industries, they like we take the front role and that kind of thing. In any or strike him, but never be so I will do a concerting. Seriously, in the Mitra Parliament in the Makuma, why it's that you understand me? Because some of the comments his people were passing, Master, I won't even pass that comment on my junior brother. On my junior brother, our own president. You understand me? And if you say you are going to follow that, you might end up also saying things that is going to degenerate into or say the beauty of the whole show. Comments master. I mean, people but abanedam politics inti obia to me can't open. Master, it's almost close to their backbenchers. The kind of things they say. You understand me? Seriously. Yesterday, if you listen to my interview with one of the local radio stations, because I even almost mentioned names of people what I know and that kind of thing. You don't do that. There's a President Orekasa. No, the baby, thief. You are lying. I'm telling you. You are lying. And even, you see, because of the radio, in the television, today, in NPP for Kachia. Obi Nkofu be was one today.
Me kwa no permanent ni di go say omo ye din chair. Say na tria so.
Yeah, Bisa said that. So President can be yeah. And they respond by cheer. That is why President made that comment. President was just bringing the humor of that same the cheer thing that Mr. Speaker who said cheer and because the people were saying cheer. And you see the lawlessness that we as members of parliament we are trying to let people see, because your parliament, every pronouncement made by the speaker in parliament becomes more like law in parliament. Parliament banned the use of chair. Speaker banned the use of chair. But we are the lawmakers. We are the lawmakers. Tell the young brother what that wanna do. President says something, then they will shout cheer. Then some people will add the kai, so they say chia kai and that kind of thing because they say they shouldn't say chia. They didn't tell us not to say chia kai. You understand me? At the end of the day, it doesn't show respect. It doesn't. I know heckling is normal. Heckling like.
But so we are used to Mustafa, but then chia kai.
That you have to ask him. And the leaders were not even looking back, telling them to whatever. Look, it took their leader when president finished. The convention is we all rise. It took their leader to turn back and start telling them to rise. We were standing there for we stood for over 30 to 40 seconds. They were still sitting down because they don't show respect. Oh. Yes, I'm telling you, ask him. He was there. We stood, yes, it took over 40 before they got up. As I say, now, Master, in America there say idua wadibo techinehu wadi oshakona ho onche bia wadibo ba na also wadi damiri ya wa onya wodi ntime mfanya wonyo onko ata say in America there ya ye dem adina wache Master, we are 20 years in the Fourth Republic. We are going to our 24th year like in Fourth Republic.
You know what we say they say ke
Master, but as we grow on we grow rather no. I mean, look, there was more decorum in the third parliament than what we are having now. There was more decorum because at the end of the day, it's like you have to the secondary school. There, your secondary school. No, the kind of things people say. Or your school days, I mean, like people make those comments when they were in school. Master, you are matured. People are looking up to you. Who constituency for? Constituency for the battery or Ububofu. I say, Ububofu. If you papa no catch you, or push it to some level, no can it. As I say, at the end of the day, we don't do that. We do. But all you are there, cameras, another the voice couldn't pick whatever they were saying.
I see.
Most identity. But on your fair. I mean, look, heckling and whatever, but there are things you don't say. Okay. If you listen to things people were saying, it will be as I say, I mean, it's not respectful. I mean, no matter what, he's still your president. So can one that's 6 o'clock, but that's 6 o'clock. But you don't behave that way because our president and our party, President Rufia, in Kauso and Yaude, my friend will be okay.
TNDs for Nekas answer we say.
That's the time we should pass on those things.
But I mean, initially, I didn't want to go into those things. Your parliament are as a body, not the individual baby or Becca. Now, if we are to go into that, it's a better go for our parliament when they were in minority. Go for even the president, the current president himself, the confrontation between no any speaker at that time, Bejina said he used. What can say the Speaker of Parliament then as a MP, Akase withdraw for 5-10 minutes. President Song withdraw at that time. No, ye MP for Badwam boy. One president we are President Mahama then a MP for Badwam boy. Eko kasa santifood to me pronounce Arne Lye. Ena former MP a deputy or say Prempe. Erezi he said no, that's an insult. Eti speaker a rule say if another MP take offense to the comment no idea on train sign. President Muhammad then MP refused for 5-10 minutes. Parliament or hold Parliament to ransom because the speaker was also insisting say on withdraw and make progress. What kind of indiscipline is this man talking about today here? So let me tell you. And this is the same man I ended the office said somebody must respect him. So I didn't want us to go there.
What are you talking about? He's the president for God's sake.
Yes, he is, but the speaker at that time too was the speaker in that house. If you don't respect as an MP, if you don't respect the speaker, what are you talking about? I didn't want us to go there.
But they don't just say no. You move off your.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is heckling generally said okay. Acceptable.
But you don't insult.
But individual maybe no making a comment out there and as if said that is the parliamentary Why do we want to bring those ones out here? If Kia was unparliamentary, you cited those MPs from our side, no. So let me tell you. And got privileges. Yeah, for president because he also use it.
No, but
if it's no and yes me and you should enjoy your way.
It's also what ban use then the president equally. And so you're guilty.
The president always have further privileges.
If it is, I say, is he above the law?
You make my president.
Is he above the law? If the law, been a law, for example.
That's the status quo. Much chiao. The president I go catch chiao. 2% just say you make my privileges.
If we are to take it serious, dear, say the meaning person presenting it, dear.
No parliamentarians will use chiao.
But the president can come and use it.
What are you talking
about? In the House of Parliament, not outside the floor.
But in the House of Parliament, the president will use it.
No, but master, in America, let me tell you one
thing. President Kufuor State of the Nation Address 207, Ghana, you celebrate the 50th anniversary. The whole caucus, they walk out.
No, it's a last
year.
The
whole MDC.
Last year,
listen to the president.
No, last year, did you also sit to listen to the president? Did you?
Because we did not recognize him.
Oh, you see, in America,
because at that time, you're recognizing as
this
the president.
Kind of politics is what I am praying
that
we
the
should move forward.
Supreme Court legitimizing that.
Master, that is why I'm saying that we
let
should
them
move.
Tell us what
we should move
at
from
that
this
time.
kind of. Why did you?
All right,
discipline this
boss, my kind there, Emi, kind there. Man can da NDC for that if some na make this has make NDC for make the NDC for so we di make if some na make
collectively but we can the individual
at the end of the day how many people were saying
to walk out
but you people didn't come to parliament when
president at that time minority leader was speaking to radio say he will go after the speaker. That is how indisciplined these people could be. And then today they are talking about indiscipline.
But your call for say president, you know, it should be summoned before privilege.
No, I'm saying if the cardinal says so officer or not the
no, but
it doesn't matter who uses it.
Honorable, that is the issue. Yajia to say chia on parliamentary.
It doesn't matter who uses it.
No, but who follow the president before privileges.
Oh, it is above the law. Although we have use but the MPs cannot use it.
Master, listen to me. If somebody say chia, as I say, chia is unparliamentary. And I'm asking a question here, who said chia? That doesn't mean I also said Chia. I mean, this is common logic. If someone already said Chia, common logic. Common logic.
We can let go. But you want to make issue out of it.
I'm not making an issue of the Chia. Chia, I mean, man, who commented about the Chia? What I'm saying is,
this is a president who is calling all a baloney. Why they use that word? People who do not. The use of the word baloney. People who are not wise. Coming from this same person.
But Bush using baloney on Ghanaians. If people defended it, when Bush came here, didn't he use baloney on Ghanaians?
And who was defending him?
MPP was defending him because it was your time. You were defending him because you
had the culture, the use of words.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. You are playing culture now.
The president used that wise politicians, no?
Yes.
Regarding to a situation or no one who say, or minor, our challenges. Now I admit it, say those challenges, as a country, no, you're fighting that challenge. Enti unia sabi uni nimdie. Amamu hu nimdie no o trust na o ba wa no cassette president ene na mamu se enye papa o susu se onye obi a o man papa na se be nim nyansa
nipa ne kire na dwen no sa na president hu no president was he born a president no onye adwuma o plan international ena waraji through ene nyame adaro no president it is ene obi sabi otwabe anaso a shoemaker na mamu se bi ba no so kire na dwen. So no sufi say na be na say na say na now and the president officer say ni party onim nyansa because the work can in farm moves what dream when say the work can and farm moves 17 on the onim nyansa. Is that what the president is telling us? When Baumia was Oma na dream kire afa economy ho, that is alternative a year na say the me koso nyama a year be ye ni ade no na Baumia no nim de no. Sa Mercedes sofu bi oboase no odi na dwen kire baaye no na oni hunim die no. All these people were insulted. They were insulted by a President Crawford. So nti emu bi no na it means for the president now to come and say the obeke let's say it means almost insult to these people no with the blessings of the president.
Oh Debbie. And now situation
and the president dia bato so. Some moments one for what dream mama is now can be fufura.
And I'm going to more say in times like this, you have a president who speaks to the issue. Say, media meditum say, "Ahuchira ba titru say oka say namno akoto dompe no." It is say the hian kwan e be fa so a enam ne be sa ba dompe no. Na mo wo de o sorry ya na o tina radio not say ti na dia wo di atem.
Ono fi say if you han ye kokumase. Me fi say metumi afa Cape Coast road so me do me nua ekon so man kesi mu a metie si asenfo su kwan no na mafa ho akokumase so dem chen also the officer ka tie ide oh enye metisi sawo mu a mekọ obi so fi say o me do ahakura metumi afa denta afro abri mountains na meso makọ ti does the fact say wo fi say o say nya fansa wo mu kọ na me de madwen chem say o no say mekọ akofa man kesi mu na akọ no means say minim nyansa. Is that what the president is telling us?
All right. 1760 for our text message, Librena, Intimin Jibre, and Kinka. What Acquah, this one make out say, Acquah, Jumedino, Ayadia, Yade Ebro, and Ayadia, only a bebo punimpu. Now, was our talent now, Timima, Nipa Sri, Esri, the only hot dear Quana, we are Quena Cassia, Abatua, Macauns MP, and the actual South America say, installer training, from the 18th of March, Acquah, the 10th of April. Yedebe bro emiam yedebe baso bi ebi ne denu enkwanta enkoko donkokrum ekeka nkro na aka no so achiro de nyina se amount tie ewo yedigi box edwumadie no se de si edwuma na afiama otumi abetime gine anem mpo na odi asiesi eno achi no so no ama wa hye so de a kire se no kora wonya ntete a bibia abetime akoso kama uwie sa training ya ma otumi krata echese wonimdie ho eno achi na afia sa ma wagina anem adidwuma man na ne krakrakra sa na watonsa edidi we nyina no 50 Ghana cedi pe ana ode man na afia wonya sa nimdie we na wonya adwuma so atimi aye installer training to watch out wo donko krom se wo nkoko se wo denu wo achemodan baby a wo hye no from the 18th of March ekopim the 10th of April ya de bro am waiting the adwuma kwansoro nkoso kra text message line no 1760 in common kasa gina the State of the Nation's address His Excellency the President of Mother Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, Edibre Nrada El Mashibedjem, 2 hours, and minute kakrabe kahu, Ujana Naso, and Yakasabra, now the Joshua Water, AD Jumo Kwanso, Kosokra. Jilis also were watching Chewo for Jun Chenebre, na intiminkas, or about Quenas, I want to say, and I face Ansuna, Honorable Benjamin Iron, so I want to say, Nidano, one of Junior, one air tour, Efa, Quaya, Mampain, Edin 72 Jano, said you want to see a woman. Imagine issue back, I think. Say yen tiase and I say amanyo 7 pese and I say ubi nimdie na afedie yaje to me say it is the right path and I frontina aye ho yes and the chair president the repetition on that specific area was progressively free secondary education, that introduction about 2015-2016 academic year. Now ohwe na president aye campaign brena na nanado so brand or the campaign by inchinuani bi kra ba say on the part of the New Patriotic Party MPP figures na a challenge. Professor Bafojan, Nana Komia, Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo, then flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party, Ubia figure or the two Jano, was quite different. It was a rush programmer na yedibeji votes na implementation educational system no atia fashion. Ohe mampanyi John Dramani Mahama saa time na okwa aprobo no so a ne nsema vividly mekai eno a eye Kabadaro Mane Dominic ombo ekusi sen a de mekai so say uye bibi no amfa nyansa nto ho na wa opepre wo ho de koya esan se opese wo ye president ntia ana wo de oman so a emwa enti asemisa ne say if indeed the president ever implemented 2015-2016 academic year the issue of progressive free SHSR, then the question is, say this very administration, Oma think it through, na a feasible na, and that is it. Honorable, I am a minister shall say through.
Yo, Minia, said we come from the beginning. As we got to say, Tikasi, we are doing, or have a fee, it's not yamre. This issue of say figures are okay. They were all estimates. Obia catch us in an MPP, airpay, vote. It's near this side in the buyer. Then the partner on follow Ghanaian politics. So, because your manifesto, you are prepared in the campaign period now. The whole team, Nasi, a dream deep, a analysis, you be a funding, near that didn't have between a fiaba. A bit to me as supports our free education, especially at the time I need you work in so I say President Nkrumah edi free education no eba northern part of Ghana and I said the man you me free TV mantem no aboa o main it is a kind of pilot e wo man no fan baby na say aboa amanfo no dia yen roll out that scheme no and cover the whole country. Adripa nekum, but yen nuanom and this for ye, said na president all kinds of excuses why in tia any kwase etumbaso by be taking about 20 years. If you heard the more any tapes now, say be taking about 20 years. And suddenly to me, I say medium. What has changed within just 1 year or two? If at the time President Nadi said 2012, 2013, not this economy, per or more budget statistics ni bibiano, economy no. Ejinane naso chain and neyam no kase. If economy ejinane naso no office entumi a sustain free secondary education na e ba say na economy no is on its knees no and the office between
probably we're prioritizing the much say abia
go and check the budget where does it really we're prioritizing bibi for bia. So if anything at all said on no can so be na prepare no obi na dey be political idea then it is him. Because after all, a free education, yeah, any education, but we are now call rounds with the one dance say yes, free education, and yet the same as and your quality. Because of your product, or not in who example, a product of free education. The late former Vice President Aliyu Mahama, product of free education. The current sitting president Nankaza Mahama, Nankaza President Mahama, a product of free education. To this issue of say a free quality, na yen who where it is coming from.
Because Dr. Mane that time accessibility was even a challenge. To no crack as a campaign to say, what was some of the sports stadiums in the classrooms with you and fine.
So we're thinking MCO or monument
because the classroom new way. That's the question. Classrooms the way.
Listen. So say January 7th and you ever start is free secondary school.
Yes, free SHS now.
Free SHS no. So say
now. That was the slogan. Free SHS now.
And no more specifically said the academic year no that election year the MCS were president in 7 January, right? Did that the following academic year. Wouldn't say all this early now the here at least immediate year no be here that extra 1 or 2 rooms. But all this now near show analysis. Baby and you be here, resources say be here because it's a matter of priority. And the president say here just 71 million. Yet they are implemented. They've paid 1.2 billion to dubious judgment debts. So with the priority, it is a 71 million. Divide the 1.2 billion. No more dear Tiamanko, what you mean phobia dinikwa, what have your name, Sanko no more dinikwano. Divide that by 71 million. The president said,
but when you plan, no,
yes, Kako. It's kind of in the coy. Or my sika generate, me know ya twy, DJ, Kaya ye foi, Namcom, Chrome toes, or Mutia. Take it a titino, and one or may bob one near the idea of my point to Duba. And this are binding office and the priorities or the GSK often treat as a dubious payment. And another said the BSS can ye the best ye mofanaco school because on another school need oko inti and then opposite will be the president. President Mahama, school oko inti, and then now your president. And or the doctor, a whole lot of people. Or mine, what he had because of school oko inti. It is here they are proud in say. Say me school at Roma. Every time me started doing no, me mama and papa na we just 13 years. Often, I am free Kurebiase. Say nipa me brother panyin mu ada Roma. E bia ba na say be bia come to Christ bi etwabe. Say bi o. So, ti school at Roma, na say na metuma be MP. I say me hu say na bibi papa bi wom. Ti say yesu tumi boa ye nuanom no so aka na omu ni bi no. No china bi omso tumi be ministers, ometuma be MPs, doctors and what have you. That became our priority. But we would see Debbie. And no priority. At is a waffle, obedient to the ABC down. My what to me for I could do so. Unyanma can make from do so now. Watching after the Nakoto.
And your priority, but not priority. Because your president said they had to think through and make it progressive.
I think through. Obisa what think through did that. Obisa what think through did that. Because your new man, I should do what dance here. President Kufo by new man why you did what dance here. Capitation grant or the buy. A youth employment program or the buy. Mass spraying of cocoa farms or the buy. A man at hospital cocoa free or the buy.
I understand.
I
understand the producer say Minister Bife now or person Busa say schools never. Schools on Amudio never. Again, or say they all can situate
anybody minister.
Situate assembly. They now situated say one can say Nana Baya, that academic term na mo implementing was false. If the moka say yesua mu ina mo she go the san share name.
Nipa no minister ka fan di to da. Na yen ma mu this kind of people are leading this country. Nana was going to be sworn in 7 January. Academic year was already second term. How could we have started from that time? Go and read our manifesto. It was to start that the following academic year no. So the mention. Because you buy an uncle for school no did that. And as 7 January be an uncle for school did that. It is say you best started from the following academic year. That was September, is it 2013 no academic year. And then you show how the resources in your be raised.
January to September, that's about 7 months. You
raise that 7 months and I can come with
you know between 3 months, September to December 2012. Do you know how much President Mahama and then for a blow here in this country?
Is it about blowing or is it about
resources? And the use of these resources. If within 3 months, put me blow billions of cedis, and the economy, bunku to get free, a year course. So the mention. Now, say the resources, no, these areas near the Bibeko. So the mention. These areas near the Bibeko. Why do you think say any possible? I bring the extra classrooms now making. You build them. You build them. As long as your priority no there, you push in enough resources there. Look, GMPC, oil flow you cry a buy. Capacity building, $35 million. Exactly. Compared to 4 million, I call agric. Priority, capacity building. So the mention, and 4 million call agric. To the same vein, no, see, prioritize capacity building, not just at that levels, but right from animal inquiry. That's why. Why should anybody think that? I know they're and possible.
But
meanwhile,
free SHS is feasible. And
then the president did one dance. He said, "Oh, you hear 71 million." And I mean, Bissau said, "It's not 71 million between my free education. What have you? Your mom could do 47 million euros free. Multiply that by current euro rate times 3. Odin free. Wyoming 51 million. I feel a bank where I could not call us after no this kind of brain. The Great Loot and Share Brigade normal for me. As Supreme Court of Munkojiji, Scanos and Famran. Look at Jida. Look at name them. Scar. I said they contain a kunsu ewo maibu. And yes, I can bet to me, I used to say in near the year. Resources now a wusikwan. You push it into our education system. Can no bebwa. Give me an example. If me as single MP, to me, I established a school 17 classrooms. Students population about 500. Na year drama. Or my money now 71 million and came to me. Let me show you some small statistics to show say we education and fact or So 2004 BC pass rate under President Kufuor 61%.
2004
61%. 2005 about 61.59%. 2006 61.9%. 2007 61.2%. 2008 62.1%. And this is for the farm we are among care about teacher for among care about a year who strike here and there. Chalk cry when you be fine. 2009 pass rate drop of 50.2%. 2010 a drop of 49.1%. 2011 46.9%. 2012 election year no unidom year lower pass markings.
NDC.
Yes.
How possible?
Bisa be education be call the Minister of Education, call Director General.
How possible?
When is application pass mark about down in 2012?
But it's a decision of it could be a decision of our educational managers, not the party.
But government who is in charge.
No, but the party cannot manipulate that. No, Debbie.
No. Make us hear you. It was a decision. Make us manipulation.
The educational managers.
Who is in charge of education in this country? Who is over all this? Is it not the president through his minister for the sector? So, it's by that policy of lowering the pass mark, Emma pass was a 99 point something %. And then, after election in 2013, Sako Kocheke, pass mark has dropped to 52%. That is NDC's education record for you. Source, Ghana Education Service.
Hey.
Ghana Education Service. That is on record. And these are the people who can't quality once a
month. Campaign. Them the warrior, I the warrior campaign. Master Yebu my in a campaign as
but breakdown. But this breakdown.
Master, this break. I'm
shameful. If we need more of that influence
Master, listen, let me tell you one thing. How many years what do you call GHS? 3 years. Until Saudi Power 2008. No OBBS for 2009. This is the foundation we've given the people, and that is what is going through. Look, our foundation, it's the foundation that we give, because we left a very good foundation in 1999-2000. We left a very good foundation. They built on it. Look, impressive. System 1, because those products. No, but what's I did? No,
2004. 2001.
So they built on 1992,
2001. 3 years no work. 3 years no work. Go back to 2000 even 2.
No,
no.
You picked from 2004. I'm picking from 2001. What are you talking about?
Okay, 2001 scores
2001 they started building up. It was about 59. It started building up all the way to the 61 that you're talking about. These are only legacy age on Uncle built upon. If you leave me a JSS student, I don't move for power, no for JSS trader now. Mubwa. What fi power 2009 now, what fi power now, yeah, Beno. January 1 2 exams. And no be more JSS trader than Mubwa.
Supply of
No, member.
You stop
those
supplies.
At the end of the day, this free, progressive free SHS. Master, read our constitution, Article 25B. It's there. And you'll be nagging. In Brenna, we are shut one. It states clear. The government should, and our government shall progressively make secondary education. What? Progressively make secondary education free. Propaganda,
sometimes. It's a constitutional requirement or mandate. Then your president, Ghana's president, then your flag bearer. Never believed that it could be within the shortest time.
No, Master, he said progressively.
Now, progressively, are you telling me
Master,
that a president who believed that
Master,
it will be achievable in 20 years, now believes that within a span of 2 years.
And what we are doing now is not making all this its own. It's a Master, so what's there? So be Suawa Sawa, or Chanepa, so be Suawa Sawa, on to me Saturday most person, one and a patcha. What did the president say? The 71 million is going to cost the whole this thing. No. The 71 million is for those who are going on day students. One kade, it's going to cost the whole country, like all the SHS people, 71 million. Into the maker there, so Obi report to. Now on kind the real thing of Pakone Kaya. One kade, it's going to cost to make a secondary school like every like the whole country, 71 to 72 million. That wasn't true, like my brother is saying here. Okay, then, progressively, all the new secondary schools, the community schools that we are going to build will be free because it's going to be purely a day school. That is going to cost us a year, not the hope. A year is going to cost us 71 million. As I say, it is a better than the whole Ghana, you know, so why free education now, about 71 million. No, that wasn't what the man said. That wasn't what the president said. And secondly, if I am going to look, say, Michelle, if you say President Mahama, Sheye manifesto, take it say mini duaha, it can NDC manifesto. Read page 17. It tells you straight away. Page 17 tells you that we will progressively, as stipulated by the Constitution, make secondary school or second cycle or SHS free.
And the president can.
Progressively. It don't say we said say what he said there by 20 years that it would have affected every facet of the second cycle school by 20 years. Because right now it's easy to take care of somebody.
But the impression the NDC gave us was that as if say a taboo, say MPP used to say that because it was not feasible and achievable.
No. Look, listen. They wanted power. They said SHS now. Now they are shifting the goalposts there. Master, within 7 months, you were talking about. I keep on telling some of my friends in MPP there. Look, Ghanaians are wide awake. It's not you going to sit in parliament and sing woyome, yachedi or whatever, and maybe we need power. And that is in we need power. In 2012 we need it. And we need power. We need it. There's some that want woyome. They didn't have campaign message. One was woyome. Second was free SHS. As I say, at the end of the day, even at all, let's put it this way. There, say, this is the thing. We are going to follow suit. That is the main reason why this kind of politics. Sometimes we don't like to listen from our opponents. That is the kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, Saul in your man also the chair wagon. There, you fail to obey, you fail to me, no, we don't behave like that. We don't behave like that at all. Such a them free SHS here. Eventually it will come through because it's a constitutional. Listen, you are talking about capitation grant. Then what we call it, the free FQ, and these are all enshrined in the Constitution. If you do them now, it's not your brainchild. It's something that people that even when we were doing the Constitution, when we were drawing the Constitution, They even boycotted because they can't see how they can sit with carpenters and market women to write a constitution. They think it's a preserve of the elite, the preserve of the lawyers. Oh. They have to do it. I mean, why did they boycott the constitution, the writing of the constitution, the consultative assembly? They boycotted, didn't they? Master, did they or they didn't boycott it? Tell me. At the end of the day, now the constitution is written, and you have taken a part of the constitution and you've made it your mantra.
I think MPP had not been given birth.
Oh no, but we know that. Master, I'm coming. I mean, we had lawyers in this country, didn't we? Nanado wasn't a practicing lawyer in the country then. Did he get himself involved?
Like Professor Mills.
No.
Was also a lawyer.
No, but he
Professor Mills was a lawyer.
Yes, he was.
He a member of the constitution.
No, what I'm saying is, you see.
So they implying both.
Because okay, it can be MPP. At that time, MPP was nowhere.
Master, let me
what is he talking about?
When we were talking,
sorry, but they now.
No, they now on the watch hours.
But some of former MPP no na mo dey for yes mo dey for mo na mo Ghana no tell me a known no, because they don't want to have anything to do with a military rule, so they are not coming to sit down and do any, and they don't even understand. Master, the elitism that time played out. We had good lawyers like Nana Akufo-Addo. We had good lawyers within their ranks. And come between Wakobwa, no why but they don't see themselves sitting with carpenters. They don't see themselves sitting with, that is the elitism. But your own interpretation.
Yes, my interpretation. But that is the thing. I mean, my perception.
Cross carpenter proposal.
At the end of the day, we are talking about education. Yeah. And he said, obesity or anything progressively. It's in our manifesto. And yet the president or can there. Progressively, no, when to start was the thing.
But so, president, he shies away from the constitutional requirement. Now, president, to be a flag bearer then of a party. No, so a bold to open up that constitutional requirement now.
Constitutional requirement.
No, but it is
10 years after the coming into force of the constitution.
No, that is the 10 years. No, that is the self-cue. But I read the constitution.
That is from that time, not a progressive. No,
yes. So when did
2012 now is still not possible?
No, you see, Master. You are also talking now. Remember in Kasa, you better the man and program.
Okay.
Because Master, the F cube was timelined straight up by 10 years after that constitution coming into being. We should have a free F cube. Yes. It was done. Now they pronounce, even if that one is even done, I'm not too sure. It was just a pronouncement that we are doing free basic, and we all know how it is now.
Free compulsory basic education.
Yeah. At the end of the day, what the Constitution is trying to tell us is that progressively, and not that alone. If you go to the 25C, it also tells you about progressively making tertiary education even free. I mean, that is what the Constitutional Estate Acquah 25C, it also tells you about how we should progressively make a tertiary institution accessible and free. In the secondary school, the Constitution can be free. Almost identity. Because secondary school free. Secondary school free. It's that you didn't manifesto. You've thought through. You know the cost. Well, Nana Akufo-Addo will come to BBC. What be saying there? About cost again. When I say again.
So sure, Befi, or catching.
Master, why did you go to BBC for the first place?
What is BBC?
No, what is BBC then? What is BBC?
Your inferiority complex.
No.
Let me finish. Give it out.
No. What are you talking about?
How many times what is a Cameroon and I said,
Master, what are you talking about? Ghana, your media, BBC.
But join you so let us not go there. Me and me were reservations about our presidents. They rather grant more interview to foreign media. The other side of it is that almost feel it is a platform, the world, larger picture, no, Ebeti Matthew Monkaye. Oh, by all the world, president, no party leader. It's just John Dramani Mahama Baya. Just imagine, apart from that media interaction, when your media has any President Mahama presidency now, one-on-one. Action Najina Honena Kasati said the Nancy Oko, BBC Oko CNN Oko Ha, no
Mr. had president for over 1.5 hours.
No, but that's not the point. I'm saying that the regularity of the issue.
He had him over 1 hour being a president. You got him over 1 hour. Then they don't know about the cost themselves either. Like you say,
cost in the Nyamianum Ukraine. But now they say cost is nothing. Principle to do it.
You say you need thinkers. How can you think about something that you don't know how much is going to cost?
The actual cost.
What's stopping Leonardo from telling the guy at BBC there, we've estimated this amount of money.
Make me a woman tonight. Riverman production, Eddie Abba, making can watch my show. You need to watch it. It's a must watch. Yanko breaking my making can text message, my mom. All right, here's a Acquah, Yaba, Odarama, Wajibra, Oshe, Badwam, or Adom TV, multi TV. So, Kojo, Digibox TV, because maybe I know will be officer now, Osho Warfare now, sister B, Urabi. And now young could be fear. Who free one as a Obomodia Kojo Digibox TV, not just a who's what mania that Judge Joho, actually, some of who are the bro, and DJ Anka. And the Shaka Senso Elm, TJ be in the box. Now, if you heard the echo in the box, everybody. And be so cover. But Acquah, on the 25th of this month, our Acquah, the Men's Hotel, the air bro, the Agbeve Force, you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edasi, promoting local entrepreneurs, no, and our CPE. It's a horseman shoes, and the slippers. So far, baby, I'll be a baby. I'll pay a check coin. So I say Agbeve Herbal Clinic, and so to the mom for traditional medicine. And I mention president or any other. For Chester City, empower. We have the Ministry of Trade. So I show most of them can see any na Ghana for this year when they bought Mohamedino on her now on so on Asika. Mebruno Zukwano, that youth enterprise fund, the 10 million Ghana city, Mr. Talent to be a woman. Bomodia Cassiani na Fako, Sabia or the Osabia, a bar a year, a war year one, which my trashing him, a bar a year, a nine, and I'm punching, which my trashing him. Eba a and trouble out with my trashing him. There with my Biano, Mr. Acquah Kesiaba and Quanshaka Sensor Dao, if the presidency is a Bomodia Youth Enterprise Fund, now found him dear court. Never so was. Yes, so was now the idea is all the year. Now, one also a catch in it, Acquah, at him the Edigma. And I don't know, you better in common about or text message about happy birthday to my lovely wife, Mrs. Jennifer J. and Ponsa. Headmistress of Salem Basic School, Yinahini Ashanti. I love you from Mr. J.M. Ponsa of Upper Amenfi, Rural Bank, Duka, Onofeng. And God bless all immigration officers at Half a Senior, especially my good friend Aliyu. I like the way he works and dresses. God bless him. Samson, Half a Senior. But how can ladies stop shoplifting when Emilia Bobe was hailed like a hero at Kotoka International Airport after a similar thing in London? Why, ladies? And that's not true. Into Kasa, no what can you can and again, Mr. Price, Diano Legon, Mana and Quadane call Honomino. I think in as much as the actuality, no, that ya can candy woman, say Sebi, say Obi for a dear a year or shop or crown and Mrao, our mamma fra, we are near to moon for na. The pain is that only man also crowd tonos on the crown and ya dear Ehubiasa. So, to be fat panty. Now, money, a fat form, we are now a Merkua who do a war, Maimu, ABC ne. I think I'm expecting the gender ministry, no, to really come up. So that humiliating a inema or dealer man, Quadani Femono, or more we are there, Mrakwan. Now, we are, so as you see Nimra and they were Mr. Price. So called Mr. Price shop, I'm also a shop right. It's a shame to management, you know. You have to just address the issue with a release. To apologize to Ghana for in particular, any more frano, na mufo famra kwansu, young kundo no chrono, and as a shoplifting. But say over more bar, we are, so I have a panty back. When Mamma Motriaka crazy, So what is the big deal about this? A gumu shop nani masi. More emma nyasa freedom to enter and all those things. Enya papa. I don't think it's a mubuma. Kamo masa di any NC. Watch no. Would not police station to a trap. But to subject them, as you say, that slavery ni emma di omo dance. Yen kasem man koya kromfo and omnya shoplifters. But that act on behalf of managers are more a year. Mr. Price, man, it's quite shameful. In the Ministry Gender Ministry, the women advocacy groups in the it's a shame. Mr. Price, age my phone. There is a school under tree at Wenchi municipality, a village called Ewisa, Wenchi, and I say in Kasi, I eradicated in the ever drawn our coiners' attention, say, not be Bayer Destiny. JHS is under school, is school under tree. Okay, or the school in the Aba. Wonder shall never end. General Superintendent of Assemblies of God, Ghana, supports immoral act committed by Reverend Dr. Peter Isasuya in Misiga, Boko, Assemblies of God Church. But we say, but the other side, no, to what's coming. Ghanaians should stop criticizing President Mahama because this money problem is not only in Ghana, but in the whole world. My mother is in the USA. At first, she always sent us money, but 6 months now, no money. So MPP, give us a break. All of us what? Hey, Ghana go. Can you know the Sika by say there? Or for Sika maybe baby. All right, greetings to Abu Chuasiaka. DC for Bia is from Acquah. Seshikasi, and the fire which were burning in Ghana here, all from my friends, MPP. I know them, and I can mention them. Victor Boating Okumase. We are in a country where everybody won't be a captain of a sinking ship instead of the captain. Oh God, help us from Tikwe Debisu. Acquah Mansu quickly now. Era Parkwesi, and then the one I'm saying, one of the finest in terms of production. Sekwa Kwaji Medina Abasono. Just a minute to be now for back to studio. You're Martin upon to say,
oh, Yamanadum, Uyala.
All right, fine. I think that in times like this, the one for Sequakwa and can stress levels and ranting to and can actually year. Your free season 2 and it also season 2.
But
your free season 2 and it also season 2.
Oh, you're season 2 now.
Okay, you're just season 2 now. You're caught credit this time. Sanet ye.
Macho baby.
You're season 2 and you're caught credit this time. Sanet ye.
Enyo.
Boy, come on, okay, to take credit.
Mami boom kakra. Maumi there season 1 year no 2012. Na afi etwemia 2013. Nanche. Yeah, start season 2 no. Na yɛhwɛ no ɔdɛ yɛtire mu ma ɔyɛ kɛse kyɛn 2012 gye no nti yɛyɛ potom kasa wɔfrɛ no auditions no yɛyɛ yimu wɔ Kumasi Nana Mama Brown onye director of cultural center Dr. Ajay waboa him ma yɛayɛ yɛyim wɔ Kumasi asisi America sɛ ɔsɛ komite yɛayɛ audition ewie na yɛafene to kwan yɛakɔ Kofobia na wɔtwe mi yɛakɔ Kofobia auditions no so Mono so atu ye sisi America say ye jina takrade our Western regional ye auditions no moto bi ba sa no chere there after the third auditions no ye beka ni na bom na akansifo no ye di ho bom wo Kumasi o se kom abonten do na ya share season 2 na se na oyefo in fact young guys awo takrade wa chere there wo talent ampa into no sisi ade season 2 no ye prapra kwem na nyame adoma ye dia hyedo.
I see. And this say takwari jodi na be koso wo hefa na ebre ben.
Okay, ye sha se eneda. Oye Animals Hotel na dimagino okodo. Enti na no pe ye papa ko mu na chede edi yenwa akere ifie.
Okay. Edi takwari mo nya talent bi o mo display say o betimi aye adwuma na ampa.
Oh, enyo. Wale nyimbe se woka mpase oja. Na nche, yesu na ye nyi no. Na sabio ma me nkofo fantifo no nye takwade reya na talent no wo. So I'm saying now say na Oman you know so come free why won there we challenge it. Said you minya Mr. Beautiful. Obonu ye papa na say na mama gba wa chen there. Ono so obono. Nti no ayedwe na yenya okumase na kofobia na wona yenya otakwade sisi anete chede ma se ewofie na se anhwe se kwakwa season 2 ya na yewo.
All right.
Serious talent otakwade.
All right. It's on parliamentary but it's on Badwam like but men dey me dey see all before university every crow for challenge for the okay, Baba, see, safe journey back. And I'm asking Pined Papa Boy Boama Ghana for yes, you tell me.
So, Mamifa, Acquah, I mean, Danko to be outside. Agbeve, Herba Clinic. Season 1, or boy, well, yeah, the power one also asking. Now, Yamin charge the honor of the Jumajinko ye, Intino, Afi, Yenya. So amansamboafo
all right
opetete me nananum wondo wabredo me ma me no wabredo nne amema bredo na memma wabredo key soap na ye use wo so abeso ya asene no asede bi wo ha no come madam sponsorship obi afa o teyen ofan telco company biara o teyen no o ya kensi ntino nke wo so obado abobo osanda fi ya di temu kuchu ya da wana se nejuma
okay. Yes, you're the CP. Agbevede is a international. So, I'm Canada. When endorsement from the president there, there's a international. Well, Parkwasi, Jumedi, of course, when the men's hotel, Acquah, season 2, and what is our boy and kama. Making count text, but quickly, my main cow say, Oti Roverman, there's Uncle Ebo White, or the full for us, Abe to Jabim, or say, make me a woman tonight. And it's a ja. Ebuom kese pa Jungle White and the producer Roverman Productions in partnership with Joy FM. Airbus on the 1st of March, 2nd of March, and the 8th of March, and 9th of March, 2014, as I'm making National Theatre. And you may know nine pepe, which the Biada no Chenny place name, no 9 year or and a non trade year or can no 9 or chen or 9 or can no tree or chen or tree. Two messy boat no 9 year and no pepe. Now no busia for nado for no matinasi, 50 Ghana cedi. Open ticket Tibia at Airtel short code we offer 466 and I say 0261 094 100 and I say Airtel short code 466 and our particular TV is 0261 094 100 na watimi at the IBBA kama make out Zebia Uber Sam Yamia so bit mako Shell shops airport community 11 Achimota Anasakaman Shell shops are airport community 11 Achimota Anasakaman Anafe Uba Joy FM Kokomulimle Anase Bachona Total Ana Frankie's Osu Ana Jane Ann Supermarketa Ubenya tickets at all main sponsor for Make Me a Woman Tonight Riverman Production Airtel Money simple secure and instant. One ekaho enso herbal technology for it. Make sure say on the 1st, 2nd, 8th and 9th of March National Theatre 4 p.m. First one no and second one no say 8 p.m. 50 Ghana cedi be kwakope echira kwan na bibia etimi akoso. Back to the studio making counter experience na baba on about corners and afi honorable Benjamin Ayaho. O say Omahene President Mahama is right. What a good person. Omahine and Anaya, good morning. Let me ask you, who did wrong? Is it the ladies who stole the common panties or the management of the shopping mall from Nanaji Manopambo, Kasape? May God protect Ghana. But I want to know why Peace TV on multi-TV channels not coming, please. Tahiru from Kenya. Reset, Ebeba. Good morning to you and to Central Region MPs. The MP school is beautiful and impressive, but the authorities should check lateness on the part of the students. Kudos, Philip Oinche, Pacho check lateness. Please, did President Mahama talk about the general recruitment for the security agencies from Daniel, Cape Coast? And also, when will we have Trifo Praso MPT or morning show? We want to hear from him. Nothing is happening at the district. And tell the MPP man to say the truth. God will bless the honorable minister. Good morning, tell Mr. Aquinas to stop what he's saying. Even Rollins called Kufuor Atai, Kwame from Takwa. Please present account. Somebody tell me what we, the third batches of School of Hygiene, can do because we are still not posted. Why? Government, we are tired. Honorable Acquah, don't mind the MPP members. They are people from Isa, Cape Coast. I want to call near Dubiase MP to your program. You want me to call? Okay, from Azigi, near Dubiase. And good morning to you all. And the big greetings to Mr. Kwesi Pratt and Honorable Ama Kofi-Boa, the best minister so far. And we hope to see them tomorrow. Thank you. And the words that the lawmaker said we shouldn't use, the president is using. So why shouldn't we use now? Joe Shaman. And I'm pleading with all MPP delegates to endorse lawyer Yabuabina Samoa as General Secretary to help save the MPP and Ghana from Mohammed's mess. Thank you. And please, can you tell Honorable to give his number to us? Which of the Honorables? MPP Makosa, Dodua Opara, Oboase, but quickly, Honorable, probably the last issue we're discussing. I'm sure some of you are always illegal for maybe echo shoplifting, Mr. Price. Namunim in same so a quiet young firm. Underscore, we make a finally to Adia sorry on this issue of Yoko on de-dollarization. Kodano, in Tianin said, Omura shop honum no muku we are a fantasy. Omwe you know, security for no mutiaka. Na panty the crowd, unfortunately, the finance extra large in Kwana. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Now, about why analysis now was on Kodan, Toto Free, while your medical students in their cacking. Now, Brazilian hair, na nebo de no Kwan and Kwan, or more fixie or mutiniso. Into a be addition, they say medical students. Girls, no. So, it will be the end of more can say, Shiatra. Any that competition na abank kwadamu so account any entity if you say a bit more to be a omofra no mo fia suba omoda na dey excellent but omofia hie ni ma na yes society eje omabobo mu sa na obi a dey hard drink aka me take position ni say me share video no it was extremely unnecessary say what should be na so abokro no na wa mletwiaka now one handing over to the security agency na mo wa na crawl from meaning maybe as a shop right Mr. Price, you know.
If you entered from the first gate, like from this side, you go straight, you walk straight to shop right after the supermarket in the fence.
Nana boy after supermarket.
No, game back on. Who say your game here on the left, on the right, and then
Mr. Price. Omo we free wa mani pay twa more hostile here kwadani ni omo nti omo de omo fa kwesi main entrance na now they are saying that don't make
kwadani they could have refused.
Hey,
come on day.
No, but complete. Even one of the girls, or like on person camera, if you one of the security guys, their money to raise.
Come by or
they raise your hand. Quite I said the Ghana police cry.
No, but me. But at the end of the day, this is humiliating. I mean, you don't do this.
Yeah. So, and you know, the another cry can say also fantasy. Nebo for any papa crap. Fantasy also cries. Mr. Price, any papa. So. Maybe call that there, but
I've been to the shop.
I've been to sample. I say we are maybe I'm okay. But I papa. As another can very shameful. Don't make no you call now. Got all cheap price. Pants in my. Okay.
The president is made in Ghana.
Nobody's not made in Ghana. At least.
I don't think disagrees with us. They want the. Quickly on this one.
Seriously, I think the first time Musobi not send them. I mean, seriously, it's humiliating. I mean, Obi Kuya. Yankade Chronona Wakobono yo. But internet, what's the them in some Funtina Wasi police station?
Yeah.
And now Chrono 17 Wasi police station. It is a Acha in Pakon. Now my Pakun Tiakau. Now you still want to punish the person there. Why? And you don't go police station.
That's it.
But if you do this, me seriously, any man can damn storm. I'll close it down because it's humiliating. Seriously, actually, be where you are defined. You don't go police station because you are not a law onto yourself to let them crawl from that place to whatever.
Main entrance.
Man, and if you know the shop, Mr. Price is the last shop in the.
Hey, if you go 200 meters from.
Master, if you enter, Mr. Price is after ShopRite. You know, ShopRite is on your right. After ShopRite, you go straight and you meet before you turn left to where some people are. In the middle. Yeah, you know, but it's humiliating. I mean, look, any you know, when we release some press statement, Legonfu, we're not too sure. If whether they are indeed on Joy FM, the girls say they are just SSS leavers. And there's so much the medical students and that kind of thing. You see, sometimes it might not be there where you are. You see, let me tell you one thing. Some people dare people. Oh no, what's them all? He's not going to steal the thing because he wants to steal it. He will tell you that, look, I can go into this shop and come up with maybe 5 bottles of whiskey. Then you just oh, okay, no, fine. What you now? Oh, to me, what did I grow? I know what to me, did I grow? Because what you do is yes,
it's your betrayal from Bulgaria. Is the garage in
the no, but master, you see, if you go to Mr. Price, they have cameras all over. You know, so I don't see who any sane person will go there or could be not anything to about panties. And it's but seriously, I believe the people there, the security guys and the management of Mr. Price should be dealt with seriously because this is not good.
All right. Oh.
We are talking about Obi Mochiri and Wukun instantly. It's almost like the same thing. It's not good. Ichiri in police station. Then the police do their prosecution. That's what I say. But if you decide there, you be the judge and everything to yourself. Look at what they did to the girls.
Right. You see, NCC for about people even knowing their rights. So, but if I say utu a craft for now too more wonderful. Chrono, some cobalt chrono, and yet, until home said to avoid some of such humiliation. And you can say your cobalt chrono no cry. And I said so Nippon so cobalt chrono no so we cry now so China, Emra, Ewo Maimwa, I said car, management no so Adomofa, Emra Quanso. Na yenyina yema emra ne nyadwuma this is the example we bedu ba bi na achi kromfo na ye abonakunu bedu ba bi na say obedu ba bi na legonfo asi omuto na national security coordinator ono ade bulldozer no so akobu agu lawlessness no ya doso wo man from head to toe so all because edu ba bi so to me say amanfo no so citizenry no so enim your rights bebre for example these ladies could have refused
omobu ombruta.
That is or no ankasa police near and whoever there so okobo girl also nim say emra is wrong so no if victim no any the oye ni na obi any rights na say wo chikrom for a woni rights obebo no
police station
we say yes woni rights obebo no it doesn't happen out there getting in Ghana there because amount for any emra no amount for any rights all boils down to the level of education na yenyina so the more enlightened the people become no more than some of these things. When him say or say me do police station now, why would he do this to you?
All right, quite unfortunate. You wrap up, and me, you're director as a keynote supported by Mauli and that able young man, and what your camera sound, makeup, and a great Dominico. And a kawin Damunina Mwasi, or Quanas Nana Damunina Mwasi. We don't mind here come now something. I may Adom will come and serve, said the Diana Daria Somono. Me pay me, none before I crowd over 20 million so, Eddie Amamo.